enough, there are power outages starting to occur. To tell you the truth, one person even wrote in, must be on a battery power, and they said, yeah, as soon as you said Manatee residents were losing power, my power went out. I feel bad. I actually really do. I feel like we're a jinx. But yeah, that is going to happen tonight. You're going to start losing power. That is to be expected, so get ready. And there you can see the 24-hour loop. This really puts into perspective that north turn. Remember, for a long time, Irma didn't want to move. It did not want to stay, did not want to go north. And now it finally has. It finally got to the western edge of that high pressure, the Bermuda High, and now it is going north, and it's picking up speed. So you can see it made landfall in Naples, and it's headed northward. At this current rate, it's going to go between Polk and Hillsborough County. However, if it turns a little to the left, it'd be Hillsborough and Pinellas County. So it's going to do some wobbling, but basically, it's coming overhead. So, in all honesty, it will only vary a little bit if it wobbles right or wobbles left. We're all going to get hurricane force type conditions overnight tonight. Probably peaking right there around that 1 to 3 a.m. time, and then storm surge peaking tomorrow morning. So we'll be back in less than 10 minutes, and we'll talk about some other things. I'm seeing some tides rising very, very fast down towards Naples. I'm trying to pull up some graphics on that right now.
All right, thank you so much, Brian. We're going to go live right now to Bay News 9's Lori Davison. I'm hearing she is in Riverview along the Alafaya River with a family who's riding out the storm. Flooding, Lori, a big concern there as well.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, they're telling me that's what they are really concerned about is that storm surge and flooding. As you said, you know, when we were driving out here, the roads are absolutely empty, so people are taking different routes here with this storm. Some, of course, have evacuated. Some are staying in hotels or shelters, and some are staying in their homes, and that is the situation that we're in right now, staying here with some folks in a home. Now, I want to show you here, though, what it looks like. We're actually kind of in a dry area here to show you this, but it is very, very wet outside. This is the screened-in patio. You can see there is some rain coming down. You can see the trees swaying out there. We get some gust. In fact, we're having a particularly heavy gust. I'm getting some rain even coming through the screen in my face right now. Then Tim is also going to show you the Alafaya River. And this is the thing that is just amazing, is that actually the sand, you can see the sand there, the water is just like drained out of the river. There are boats sitting out here. The boats are literally sitting on sand. There's no way, you know, that you can even put them in the water because there's basically no water to put them in. I'm here now with the homeowner. We're going to talk to him now. This is Brian Hurt. And Brian, tell me kind of what your situation is at the house and what this looks like to you.
Well, we wanted to be able to clean up as soon as possible if anything were to happen and not have the house destroyed. Nobody has ever seen the Alafaya as far as we know. Several neighbors have lived here for 40-plus years, and they've never seen it look like this. My boat could generally get out on the water. There's no water underneath my boat whatsoever. Never seen the Alafaya like this. And then we're worried about the storm surge coming back in. We're going to be at high tide on the backside of the storm, which could potentially damage the home. So I didn't want to leave and allow something to happen in my home that I could prevent.
So you did make a decision here to stick it out. Kind of, how are you planning on doing that? You showed us your pantry in there. You got lots of food. You're kind of just gonna take it as it comes.
Absolutely. We've stocked up plenty of water, plenty of food, plenty of everything to make sure that we could ride out the storm. We have a generator. As long as the storm surge doesn't affect that where we've got to shut it down, we're good to go. And the house is very safe. It was built to exceed Hillsborough County building codes. Our main thing is we're not in any danger of life. We're more interested in protecting the assets that we do have.
And then the last thing I wanted to say is you were telling me that you've got several properties and that they're all in flood zones. So this has got to be nerve-wracking for you.
Absolutely. Everything I have is in a flood zone. I have one rehab house that doesn't even have any insurance on it whatsoever on the water. Definitely a concern.
Okay, thank you very much for talking to us. So it's going to be a very interesting few hours here. They told me that they will be up all night here because they do have to deal with their generator, and they want to keep an eye on this like everybody else around the Bay Area. Veronica, back to you.
Thank you so much, Lori. That is brave, but, you know, you're going to be there telling us what happens, and hopefully it's